You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and it is time to talk Knoxville Raceway on a very special weekend about a very special person. So how about a very special introduction?
He's a four-time Knoxville Nationals champion. He's a 10-time Knoxville Raceway track champion, and he's 106 times been to Knoxville Victory Lane. From Dover, Missouri to GoMoney.com, Icon Trail Cameron 50, Tree Stand number 2, the dude, Danny Lasoski.
And the crowd goes wild for this man, the dude. Hey, Danny, how are you, buddy?
What an introduction, Lou. Thank you very much. That's really good.
Yeah, now first we have to update some of the numbers that Tony Bachhoven said there. So how about some dude stats here? Some updated dude stats. This is the resume of the guy we're talking to, Danny the Dude Lasoski. 122 World of Outlaws sprint car wins, 7th all-time. 112 Knoxville 410 wins, 11 Knoxville 410 championships, 4-time Knoxville Nationals champion, and 2001 World of Outlaws champion. That's a mouthful, Danny Lasoski. How about that?
Wow, that looks like I got lucky a time or two, doesn't it?
More than a time or two. And the thing that is so neat is coming up this weekend, not only are we going to be celebrating you as a person, but we're celebrating your whole family. Talk about how special this tribute to the Lasoski family is going to be this upcoming weekend.
Well, first of all, we have to thank Weiler for letting us piggyback on their night, and what an honor this is for our whole family. You know, Brian Brown came up with the concept, talked it over with me, and said, "Let's do this." And you know, and at the end of the day, we're honoring my dad. My dad and my uncle Tom started this whole operation on us racing, and God, it's what an honor to be a part of this with Knoxville Raceway and everything that's going on by scene. It's just going to be a really special night for our family.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the family images. You talked about that. That's the tribute that's going on this weekend. Big money. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But there's your dad. There's George. Wearing Brian's shirt. How come he wasn't wearing your shirt? and in Victory Lane, his favorite spots, there's Danny and George just sitting on the pit box, which is, pretty commonplace. And there's Brownie when he was about 12 years old. That's a very young picture of Brian Brown. But how proud does it make you that the family legacy, started with your dad and your uncle and continued through you and then went on to Brian? How proud does that make you be?
Everyone knows I'm a huge Brian Brown fan. And for me, being a small part of his success is really an honor. You know, I can remember back in it was early 2000s when he's going to start it, and he actually helped me. He was on my crew in 1998 when we won the Knoxville Nationals, and I knew a dream of he was really wanting to be a racer, and I got into a position where I told my dad, let's put a team together, a 360 team for him, and get him started. And I'm just very proud of what he's become, not only as a race car driver, as a man, a grandpa, and a team owner. It's very proud for me to watch what he's done.
Yeah, and so for those people that don't know, Brian is your nephew, correct?
That is correct. He's my nephew.
Yep, and right down the pit road from where Danny is on a regular basis at Knoxville Raceway. But speaking of Knoxville Raceway, we talked about all the wins you had there, 122. Here is one of them. Why is Knoxville so special for you, Danny?
For me, Knoxville is the greatest racetrack in the world, the greatest place to be. From top down, starting with Cappy, now John McCoy, and all the fair board members. It's like a second home for me. Really love the place. And when you come there and you're racing on a racetrack that the Duncan family prepared, you always get the best of the best. And when I say that, most of the racetracks you go around this country, you're going to start the night off, and then sometimes at night you're going to have farm the racetrack. Well, in my opinion, they do such a great job. When you get the racetrack, it's your job as a race car driver and now a crew chief to really diagnose what it takes to make your race car handle and be good at the end of the night. And usually at Knoxville, you get a top, middle, and a bottom, and that's character in my opinion, and that's what we all strive to get.
Yeah, and you've done it better than anybody else has ever done it on that racetrack of all time. You're the winningest driver of all time. 11 championships at Knoxville, 4 nationals titles to your credit. It's just an honor to know you and an honor to be able to salute your entire family coming up this weekend. So let's remind everybody of what's going on. Hot laps get underway about 6:45 on Saturday. It'll be the 410s and 360 at Knoxville Raceway, and a lot of big money that's up for grabs too, isn't it, Danny?
It really is. We've tried real hard. Brian and I have hustled up where we could get some extra money for the 410s as well as the 360s, and put, thanks to Rico and for putting up the bonus to win them both. It's just a really exciting night, and we hope to grow it every year because my dad deserves all this. He's the one that instilled the work ethic and the desire to win for both of us, and couldn't be more happier for him.
Danny, we're so looking forward to hanging out with you on Saturday night, and congratulations for the Lasoski family tribute this weekend at Knoxville Raceway. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Lou. Thanks for doing this for us, and we'll see you Saturday night.
When we come back, we're going to go from the dude to meeting this dudette and see how she's doing after a 4th of July injury with a Heinz 57. That's next.